hiking along here in beautiful Jasper National Park. Getting a little bit of sunshine here while strolling through a gorgeous little meadow with an amazing view. So in this video then I thought that I would talk a little bit about shadow work. It's a very important concept, pretty straightforward, but something that is very easily and often and almost always avoided, because it isn't necessarily all that much fun, although it can yield very powerful results that will lead towards greater happiness and understanding and knowledge and compassion for oneself and for others, and ultimately to greater love. But basically shadow work is simply a matter of acknowledging and embracing one's shadow side. So we all have a image of ourselves that is distorted. We get our various reflections through society, through parents, through school, etc., about who and what we are, what we're good at, what we're bad at, and we carry these ideas throughout life, and most likely it's doesn't really reflect who we truly are, and doesn't allow us to bring forth our true gifts and shine our light and be ourselves as fearlessly as we could. And so shadow work is a matter of getting down into these aspects of ourselves, both to we may have distorted views of ourselves in terms of puffing ourselves up and having a grandiose view of ourselves, or we may have a negative view of ourselves. And so it's a matter of getting at both of those in order to come to a more balanced understanding of who we are, and so that we are more aware of the principles that we are operating from, and so that we are operating from a place of insight and clarity and compassion and balance, as opposed to trying to make up for not being good enough. Trying to make society happy despite our true real feelings, in order to make up for mistakes in the past, trying to constantly impress whoever. Instead, just living from our heart, living from a place of real love and self-acceptance, acceptance of others, balance within, understanding, self-knowledge, which must necessarily include knowledge of the parts of ourselves that we might not want to look at and might not want to acknowledge. And so it's just a matter of coming to that basic acceptance that we all have less than perfect aspects of ourselves, and maybe either rather horrendous aspects of ourselves that can come out and cause harm to others. And rather than living in a place of denial, of holding on to a view of ourselves that is just unrealistic and inaccurate, and operating from that place, to come to a place of acceptance within, of the deeper parts of ourselves that are truly driving our decisions in life, and dig them up and bring them to the surface, acknowledge them, embrace them, and work with them in some way. So that is just the basic concept when it comes to shadow work. There are lots of different ways of approaching that. I haven't taken a course in shadow work. I didn't even really know about the term until pretty recently, when I came across a video by Teal Scott, talking about shadow work, and I was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing, basically, at least in part. Connecting with, some of that deeper, darker stuff, anger within, and resentment and guilt and shame and jealousy and all that funky stuff, that if you truly want to heal yourself, then you have to deal with some of that stuff. And if you want to have genuine compassion and love for others who also have their darker sides, then you have to have acceptance for that within yourself. So there you go. That's the basic idea of shadow work. Feel free to look around. There will no doubt be plenty more information and perspectives from others elsewhere online. Thanks for watching. Take care.